All right, hello. Happy Friday to you. It is Friday, January 15th. I wanted to talk to you briefly about the Paycheck Protection Program. Now, as always, I'm going to ask you to watch this video all the way through, and what I'm going to go over, it should be a less than 5-minute video, and what I'm going to go over is why a Paycheck Protection Program is beneficial to you and your business, who is eligible, the basic of basic calculations, right? You don't want a bunch of technical stuff. You want to hear what it's about, how to apply, where to apply, requirements, and who's not eligible. All right? As always, like and subscribe, and the reason I ask you to do that is so that YouTube will spread this video to people who need the information. This is an absolutely free video. Okay, here we go. Paycheck Protection Program Round 2. It is now open. It actually opened on Monday, but it's only available through CFIs, Community Financial Institutions. What does that mean? It's not your normal bank. It's a smaller bank. It's essentially designed so that smaller of the small businesses can get this loan. Okay. How do you find a CFI? Well, one of the recommendations, I'm not affiliated with them, but I like them. I like the CEO. Lendio is a lender aggregate. If you go into their website, you fill out their forms, in a few minutes they will present you with CFI lenders if you wanted to apply now. Monday, it's open everywhere. So if you have a relationship with a banker or a credit union, go in and talk to them. If you don't have that relationship already, financial technology institutions, Lendio is one of them, PayPal, Intuit, all of those will help you. I work with a fintech. If you were to do your application through me or through my company, CBT Limited, I have an online tool, and that tool works with a financial technology organization. So, all right. The Paycheck Protection Program allows you to borrow, there's a cap, up to $2 million, but it's 2.5 times your average monthly payroll. Let's go through a Ray CPA example. So if your annual payroll costs, it doesn't matter what it is month to month, but the total of your payroll costs, wages, gross wages, is $100,000. That's for the entire year. To get the average, you would divide that by 12. So if I divide $100,000 by 12, I get $8,333.33, on and on and on. Now that I have that average, the max loan that I can get would be, from that 100,000 example, would be $20,833. That is 2.5 times 8,333, or your average monthly payroll costs. Okay, so that's a simple way to go over it in your head. If you know what your 2019 payroll costs were, because 2020 isn't done yet, but if you know what your 2019 payroll costs were, that's how we would do a basic calculation and decide whether or not this made sense. Who's eligible? Well, you have to have 500 or fewer employees. Again, this is PPP second round, first draw. I am not talking about second draw, meaning you have already had the PPP. I'm talking about just you never had it before for whatever reason, and now you want to go for it. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking to you. 500 or fewer employees. You can be a nonprofit, a veteran organization, a tribal organization, or a tribal concern, for all my First Nations folks. You can be self-employed. You can be a sole proprietor. You can be an independent contractor. The 500 employee or below is per location. And now if you're a 501c6 like a Chamber of Commerce, if you have less than 300 employees and your lobbying threshold is below 15%, you also qualify now too. So something to note. Now, those are the basics. But why do you care? Why do you want a PPP loan? The Paycheck Protection Program loan is a 1% loan. So if you apply, so take forgiveness out of the equation. If you apply and qualify and apply, this loan, the funds that you receive, will be a 1% per year interest. You won't have to begin payments for 10 months. 1%, 10 months, and it's a 5-year loan term if you qualify. You can't beat that with a bat, right? You're not going to get capital on this planet that's cheaper than that. So if you have a plan and you can use it, go after it. All right? What makes you ineligible? We're approaching 5 minutes. If you are a business that is permanently closed, you can't apply. If you are a publicly traded company, you can't apply. If you're a lobbying organization, you can't apply. If you are affiliated with the People's Republic of China or registered as a foreign, registered under the Foreign Agents Act, you do not apply. If you are in Congress, right, you don't apply. If you are in bankruptcy, you don't apply. So if you have further questions, comments, or concerns, please hit me up, share this video. Again, I'll be posting on PPP throughout. So have a wonderful weekend. The 19th, it's open for everybody. That's Monday. Get after it. All right. If you like my videos, there are other videos on EIDL and on general PPP and EIDL. Check those out now. Bang bang. Ray the CPA out. Enjoy.